Again, we're given a picture, and I'm glad for that because it makes it a lot easier for me. It's figure 17, page 142, and I'm given the relationship, all right? What I do know about this, I need to figure out where the shaded region starts and stops. And I'm going to say it's pretty clear that theta equals 0 is where it starts, and you can plug it in. You get 4 minus 4, which is a radius of 0, and that makes sense. And this over here, I'm going to say, it looks pretty easy. Theta would be what? I'm going to say pi over 2. All right, now why is that? Looking at it kind of sweeps around, and at pi over 2, I'd get 4 minus, well, the cosine of pi over 2 is going to be 0, so I just get 4. It makes sense. So I got my limits of integration here. Let's write that down for you. And that's going to be 0 to pi over 2, 1/2, the r squared, which is 4 minus 4 cosine theta squared d theta. All right, and this is a good place to say that you've accomplished something in writing, the work that you need to put down here. And this is the first step in the work, figuring out what the limits are and writing down the integration. Let's go through it, and one step at a time. By the way, this is the area of that shaded region, area. I'm going to pull a half out. 4, I'm going to pull out, it's 4 squared, which is 16. It's going to be 0, pi over 2. I have 1 minus cosine theta squared now. That's going to be 1 minus, this is deja vu all over again, 2 cosine theta plus cosine squared theta d theta. All right? So let's keep moving along. 16 divided by 2 is 8. 0 to pi over 2. 1 minus 2 cosine theta. And remember, I need to reduce the degree of that. So let's write that down. Plus, let's see, cosine 2 theta plus 1 over 2 d theta. Kind of still moving along. And what I'm going to do over here is try to simplify that integrand. I still have 8. 0 pi over 2. Let's see, 1 plus 1/2 is 3/2 minus 2 cosine theta. And then you get cosine 2 theta over 2. All right, let's integrate. Let me see if I did that in the last problem. It almost seems like a deja vu. In the last problem, I think I made a mistake. Yeah, I made the mistake over here. This should be a 4. Hope someone will catch that, right? It's not going to change it, by the way. But the reason I'm not going to change it, those things evaluate the zeros, all right? But I did make a mistake, and I just realized that if I was taking an exam, I'd go back and certainly correct that. All right, so let's go back over this. So what do you get over here? 8, 3 over 2 theta minus 2 sine theta. And that's going to be plus sine 2 theta over 4. That was my mistake last time. And it's going to go from 0 to pi over 2. I probably should look at my key more often, by the way. Let's plug it in. What do you get over here? 8. 3 over 2 times pi over 2 is 3 pi over 4. Minus, that's a tough one, isn't it? The sine of pi over 2 is 1, so I get minus 2. And if I took 2 and multiplied it by pi over 2, I get pi. The sine of pi is 0. And then what do you get? Minus 8. We're doing a 0 now. What do you get there? 0, 0, 0. Well, that's done. What do you get there? Well, I'm going to multiply it out. 4 goes in 8 2 times. 2 times 3 is 6, so 6 pi. And 8 times 2 is 16. We're good to the next question. Thank you.